Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Prison Architect. This is Orbital Potato, and yeah, we've got some prisoners coming into the prison in 7 hours and 30 minutes exactly. How are we going to prepare for them? Well, that's a good question. And just now we're getting the remainder of our cells up and running. Not like we're going to need them. We have roughly 100 spare cells in our prison, which perhaps means that we could divert some of our finances away from cell building and instead focus them on better projects such as reallocating certain rooms, or perhaps making a bigger visitation room, or a bigger cleaning cupboard, or more solitary cells, or a larger common room. You know, whatever we can do, because I think for the moment, when we get this grant, we are going to be pretty much there in terms of everything, to be honest. Now, why don't you have a bed? Why don't you have a bed? Let's go and place a bed in here, I guess. There, I suppose. Is that alright? I don't know why you wouldn't have a bed in the first place, but you don't. Oh, anyway, whatever. We'll deal with it. We have 197, and as you can see, we are super close to completing cell block D grant. We're 99% of the way there. We need 2 more cells to be completed, and we'll open the door for you. Open the door. Go and install that toilet. Come back out, and we'll close it after you. There we go. There we go. So now you should be a cell. There we go. So 199. We need 1 more, and we just need a worker to install a bed in one of these cells, and then we will have made it. Here he comes. Here comes the worker. The worker that will bring us 20,000 big ones. Come on, lad. You can do it. You can do it. I will open the door for you. Ceremonial. Install it. Get out of there. There we go. It's going to become a cell any minute now. There we go. 20,000. 20,000 bucks in the bank, which means we can eventually pay off this bank loan. Pay off this bank loan. There we go. Decrease it by 1. And now we're sitting pretty. 6,838 bucks. And with this newfound money, I don't really know what we're gonna do. Well, it's not that much newfound money, but what I think we should do is perhaps well, what we've been saying for a while is we need to build a storage room, and we need to increase the size of our visitation room. So what we could do is perhaps build a large building. Well, let's plan it out first. Yeah, it's always better to plan it out. A large building here, perhaps, that could be split down the middle, and 1 half could be storage, and the other half could be visitation. I think that's quite a good idea. The only problem is that people would have to walk through the entirety of our prison to get to the visitation room, but that's not too much of a concern to us. I mean, if your loved ones are in prison, and you've already made a sacrifice by giving them up, so coming to prison is just, it's a walk in the park, presumably for most people that have got incarcerated relatives. But yeah, we'll give this a try, see if this works. It does require an entrance, of course it does. We want a jail door to the storage room, and we want a normal door to the visitation room. So we'll put that there, and we'll put a staff door so the workmen can get in there easily without constantly having a guard there. And it also means that we can start dismantling these tables in here, so we can, well, just so we don't have to pay for them again. and that will be good for us. Dead people are finally getting taken away. Sorry you guys died. I'm really truly sorry, but yeah, it wasn't our prison's finest hour. Grading: 9 prisoners have been released. 10 prisoners must be released before this report can be compiled. Do we have any prisoners due for release? No, unfortunately we don't. But these workmen are hard at work, building the latest construction project at the prison. What we are going to want to do, though, is we are also going to want to surround this with a fence, and I think that fence should be all the way along here and all the way down. Yeah, all the way, keep coming down. Yeah, we'll get you to link on here. There we go. That'll work. That'll be good. That shouldn't be a problem. And then we can also, there we go, demolish. Well, we'll see what the building does to it. But we will have to demolish the entirety of this. In fact, we should probably demolish that now so workmen can easily get in and out of the construction area. Do that. Yeah, because otherwise it's going to take them ages to like travel all the way around, like they're doing now. Typical, just as I say it. But like they're doing now, we don't really want them to be wasting all their time coming around. 40 people in solitary and 5 people awaiting. I think that's probably the most people we've ever had in solitary confinement. Are we maxed out? 42. 42 would be our very max. So clearly increasing the amount of guards we have has definitely increased the number of prisoners we have in solitary confinement, which is exactly what we want. It's really good. It's really good. Our prisoners need to be punished effectively and efficiently, and solitary confinement is the best way to do that. In my opinion, of course, you might have another one. Prisoner intake. In an hour, we will have 20 lovely new prisoners to account for, unfortunately. And in fact, how is the power situation? I think we are going to have to set up an auxiliary power station very, very soon indeed. Not immediately, because we're not in any danger of overloading anytime soon. But that's going to have to be something that we think about. What are you guys doing? Concrete floor, concrete floor. Has anybody brought any fence? Staff door. Door. They're already installed. That's good. Where's the fight breaking out? Over here. Oh no. What are you trying to do? Were you trying to escape there? Maybe you weren't. Maybe you weren't. I have no idea. As soon as these trees get taken down, this should complete, hopefully. I say hopefully because it might not. I'm not entirely sure. I think it will though. And in 4 minutes we have prisoners incoming. That's great. That is really, really great. But somehow we are now $1,000 in the red, which is not great. Ah, look at all these guys, right? I think all these guards. Yeah, none of them really have a reputation. No, you got volatile. That's cool. One escapes. I knew one person would escape. There's always one. There's always one when we're doing a project that involves, removing fences. There's always a person that escapes. It's so annoying. As I said, the guards presumably went to the armory to collect tasers because they had. Yeah, look, and we're getting fined for it. Not fined. We're getting charged for the tasers, and that's why we're so much in the red at the moment. So the guards completed their taser course, and clearly they're very eager to use their tasers, as this guy just got tased. That's pretty serious. Oh well. Oh well. Dude. Oh look, looks like the chief's having a look around, see what's going on. Inspecting the work of his guards. Visitor table. Yep, it's boxed up. Now we will make a wall down the middle. A brick wall down here, but of course we do not have any money for that. So let's just designate them, shall we? We can put half of this area as storage, and then the other half as deliveries. That's probably a good plan. And then we can get rid of this storage and delivery area up here, which has long annoyed me, but has been essential, unfortunately. Get rid of that. Just go, yes, go. Yeah. So the storage area has been something that's been needed to change. That has needed to change for a long time. Of course, we don't have any money, so we don't have enough money to buy any cables, which means, unfortunately, this is going to be a dark building for a while. Somehow our cash flow is now 8,000. I don't really understand how that works. What's our valuation looking like? Cash minus 5,000, not great. Bank loans minus 25,000. Starting grant minus 50,000. Penalty, death in the past 24 hours, minus 50,000. Escapes in the past 24 hours, minus 50,000. Beautiful. Just beautiful. And somebody found a baton on that guy. Great. We did do a shakedown last episode, and that seemed to go pretty successfully. We found quite a lot of contraband items that we were able to confiscate from our prisoners, which we did, I might add. So at least we got round to doing that, which is phenomenal news. Now, I wonder if any of the prisoners that came in today were Supermax, ones that were legendary. I don't think they were, you know. I don't think they were. I'm just having a wee look over them now. I don't think they were very special at all. I doubt it, in fact. Should have probably checked, but hey ho, not a major concern. You know what I'm curious about? How long has there not been an incident in our prison? Finance. Where is it? Days without incident. 0.2 days. Phenomenal. And yeah, still 0.2 days. So that's pretty good. Workman's wages, guard wages, admin wages, staff wages, food. Food is pitiful. We pay nothing for food. Loan interest, reform program. So we pay almost nothing in terms of food. We should probably up the prisoners' food a little bit. How did we do that? Where was it? Not programs. Finance, no. Policy. Policy, there we go. High? That is a little bit off our budget, and it's $30 per day per prisoner. But I think we should probably do it. I mean, you know, we've seen in the past, you know, I cut all the prisoners' benefits, and I made sure that they were only costing us $2 per day in food. But you know, I've had a change of heart, and now we need to provide our prisoners with good quality food so that they stay happy. What are their needs? Recreation, hygiene, sleep, food. Well, you know, all of this should be satisfied, and the regime is pretty inclusive. There's nothing that we're missing out here. We've got a good all-round regime. We could probably give them an extra hour of sleep, and then an extra hour of shower. But that's about it, I feel, and you guys are gonna have to stay like that, unfortunately. You guys can have an extra hour of sleep here instead. Good. So it works out roughly even for both maximum security prisoners and medium security prisoners. Unfortunately, though, we're still in the red. Unfortunately, it's not great. How are the prisoners' jobs coming along? I feel I haven't checked on that in a while. Yeah, they're all hard at work. Good. We have 6 qualified prisoners. That's great news, actually. We could probably build a pretty big cleaning cupboard that would engage a lot more prisoners and give them something to do. We only have 9 qualified folk to work there. Speaking of, actually, how is the superior bed program? Is it the advanced carpentry program? Carpentry apprenticeship? No. Yeah. We have 13 people who should be interested in taking their skills to the next level, but nobody really wants to. Great. Cool, cool, cool. There's a fight breaking out. He's dead. 1 death already today. Oh, 62 hours in solitary. And an unconscious guard. We should probably actually dismantle these objects because we don't need them in the room anymore. Might as well stick them in storage. Of course, now that we changed our food regime and we now have a lot more high quality, high variety food going to the prisoners, it means that we're going to be importing a lot of food, which means I think it's time for an expansion probably in the number of freezers we have. Look at that, bacon and eggs, and still looks like cabbage to me. But hey ho. We have actually increased our prisoners by quite a lot this episode. We've increased it by 20. But I think we'll call it there actually, and we'll have a good time next time. Hopefully getting out of the red and expanding and getting all this stuff to work over here in this visitation room, and hopefully that'll go alright. So my name's been Robert Potato. If you've enjoyed, then please like and subscribe. Maybe get it up to 2 likes on this video. That would be absolutely great. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.